Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the April 13th board meeting. I'll ask Chief Clayton Murphy to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Once again, welcome. Hope everyone had a nice Passover and Easter. Little break. Some of us had a little vacation. We'll start right away with the minutes of March 30th. Any questions?
No, Mayor.
No.
No changes?
No changes.
Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Is anybody here from the chamber? Eric, how you doing? You got a report? Yes.
Good evening, Mayor Beach, Deputy Mayor, and trustees. My name is Eric Donaldson. I am a board member with the Chamber of Commerce. This week we have a happy hour at Elsie Lane on Thursday night at 6 p.m. It's a great networking opportunity to meet other members of the Chamber and the local businesses. We hope you'll join us. In May, on May 10th, we have a new member social at the Langdon rooftop, which is a great opportunity for new members to come meet the Chamber Board and learn about what the Chamber does and how we can help your business, and also to meet other Chamber members. And then looking forward, we have the annual pre-prom party in June 24th, I believe that is, and then the car show will begin in July. Thank you.
That's it?
Yep.
Thank you very much. Next on the agenda is the fire department report. Chief Murphy, do we have anything? This is very official tonight, I see.
Very official. Before the main event, I just again want to thank the board for everything that they've done for the last 4 years that I've been in the office. It was an absolute pleasure, as always, working with you guys, building, friendships, relationships. The department doesn't get to see a lot of the inner workings of the village and what, goes into everything. And being in this position, you get to work, obviously, hand in hand with the board and the mayor, and you get to see exactly what the village does for us, and do appreciate everything that the fire department does for us. So again, I greatly appreciate the opportunity to do this, and like I said, it was an absolute pleasure to work with you guys.
Hey, it's very nice. We appreciate it.
Now to the introductions for the newly slated chiefs. Starting at the bottom here, we have our new baby chief, Third Assistant Chief Stephen Cribben. We have our newly elected Second Assistant Chief, Phil DeKoch. Our newly elected First Assistant Chief, Peter Festa. And the 106th Chief Engineer of the Lynbrook Fire Department, Chief DJ Batista.
Very nice. And that's the new baby in the family, right?
And that is one of the two newest babies in the family.
Let's get her on TV. Come on.
One more to come.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Go ahead, bring the
We like kids.
all the families.
Come on down.
Come on
All the way down.
Go ahead, Charlotte, you want to go?
There's the shot, right there. Uh-oh, where'd Mom go?
I'm going. Charlotte didn't let me out.
Nice job. Thank you very much, and thank
All
you
right.
for your time that you give to the village.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Next, we have proclamations for autism. Anne Marie?
Yes. A proclamation for Autism Awareness Month. Whereas Autism Acceptance Month aims to put a spotlight on the hurdles that people with autism and others living with autism face every day. And whereas due to the increase of exposure in the press and common knowledge, autism is an issue that only gains more understanding. And be that further known, we celebrate the unique talents of those with autism while focusing on organizations from the international community to network and help with research and treatment projects for those individuals with this disorder. And proclaimed that Alan C. Beach, Mayor of the Incorporated Village of Lynbrook, do hereby designate the month of April as Autism Acceptance Month and has officially fixed the seal of the Incorporated Village of Lynbrook on this, the 13th day of April,
Thank you.
2006. We have a very beautiful citation.
Yes, and I think
A
there's
citation proclamation.
there's nobody here from them. All right. Next on the agenda is a proclamation also for Phil Gargiulo. It was a police officer, and I'll ask retired police officer Haber to take it.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. This is for Police Officer Philip Cardillo. Proclamation. Whereas the mission of the New York City Police Department is to enhance the quality of life in New York City by working in partnership with the community to enforce the law, preserve peace, reduce fear, and maintain order. The department is committed to accomplishing its mission of protecting the lives and property of all citizens of New York City by treating every citizen with compassion, courtesy, professionalism, and respect, while efficiently rendering police services and enforcing the laws impartially by fighting crime both through deterrence and the relentless pursuit of criminals. And whereas this day will forever remind us of the sacrifices that our first responders are too often asked to selflessly make, as well as to serve as a symbol that these sacrifices are never forgotten. And now therefore be resolved that Alan Beach, Mayor, does hereby proclaim April 14, 2026 as Patrolman Philip Cardillo Day in the village of Lynbrook, praising his efforts and honoring his heroic and selfless actions to protect and serve.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go down and take a picture with the chief.
Yes.
All right. Police chief, he's going to accept it.
Aw, friends.
Thank you very much. Now, is Jackson here? Jackson? Jackson's from Scout.
Wait, do you want to do the Arbor Day?
The Arbor Day.
Yeah.
He's up. Yeah, come on up, Jackson. Yeah, I skipped over it. Let Jackson go first. Hello, Jackson.
Hello.
I saw Phil's reaction.
I'd like to say I did that on purpose. So.
Good evening, Mayor and members of the Board of Trustees. My name is Jackson Bowler, and I'm a Life Scout working towards my Eagle Scout rank, and I'm here to present my proposed Eagle Scout service project for the Lynbrook Village. If you were to walk through Lynbrook Village today, you would pass by buildings, streets, and landmarks filled with history, but most people would never know the stories behind them. My goal is to change that. My project is to create a historical walking tour throughout the village by installing small, durable signs at key locations. Each sign will include a QR code that residents and visitors can scan with their phones to access short, engaging information about that site and its importance to Lynbrook's history. The goal of this project is to make our village's history more visible, interactive, and accessible to the community. Many people pass by important landmarks each day without realizing their significance. This project would turn those everyday locations into meaningful learning experiences. The locations I am proposing include places such as the Lynbrook Public Library, Lynbrook Village Hall, the Lynbrook LIRR Station, Five Corners, Atlantic Avenue, and St. James Church. Each site represents an important part of Lynbrook's story, from transportation and government to education and community life. Each QR code will link to a well-researched, easy-to-understand content. For example, visitors could learn about the women who helped establish the library, the story of Shorty the cop directing traffic before traffic lights, or how the railroad played an important role in shaping Lynbrook into the village it is today. This project would benefit the community in several ways. First, it promotes community pride by helping residents better understand and appreciate where they live. Second, it encourages people to explore the village, which can increase foot traffic and support local businesses. It also provides a simple, self-guided activity that families and visitors can enjoy together. In addition, this project has strong educational value. It can be used by local schools as a resource for teaching students about their own community. This is especially valuable for elementary school students who often learn about local history as a part of their curriculum. These QR codes would give them an interactive, real-world way to connect with what they are learning in the classroom. This project also connects to a larger moment in our nation's history. In 2026, our nation will celebrate the United States' sesquicentennial. This project gives Lynbrook an opportunity to take part in that celebration by highlighting how our local history contributes to the broader American story. I would also like to note that the cost of this project is fully covered through fundraising efforts and donations that I will organize and manage myself as part of the Eagle Scout process. This ensures that there is no financial burden on the village. The signs themselves will be small, weather-resistant, and designed to fit appropriately within each location. I will ensure that they are installed safely and with minimal disruption, and I am more than willing to work with the board on a final placement and design. Through this Eagle Scout project, I hope to create something that will have a lasting impact on the community, something that educates, engages, and brings people closer to the history of Lynbrook Village. At this time, I am respectfully requesting permission to move forward with this project and to collaborate with you in approving locations for installation. Thank you very much for your time and consideration, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you very much. Sounds very interesting. Any questions? No. Motion to approve?
So moved.
It's that easy. Good thing to doing.
Thank you.
Great
Thank
job.
you.
Phil, not yet. Mr. Greenfield?
Yes.
He's got to go somewhere else, Phil.
2 other meetings. Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the board and the community. Yesterday was Masters Sunday, and that's the unofficial start of the golf season. 4 weeks ago, we had Selection Monday, and we picked honorees that I'd like to share with you and the community. First, the date is Monday, August 17th. It's a week later this year, which is good. Less conflicts for people. It's back at the Inwood Country Club, including the dinner at Inwood, and Seawain Club for golf. We also have back the 2 hole-in-one sponsors, Sunrise Volkswagen and Audi of Lynbrook, 2 local businesses supporting us. Now for the honorees. Michael Palladino, Molestra Palladino Inc. Michael came to the community, renovated a dilapidated building from TF Contracting at the corner of Sunrise and Ocean. Very visible location in the entrance to the village, and he immediately embraced the community and supported our outings in the past. We're very pleased to honor him. Dr. Ben Tidiba, Dr. T, he's known as, from Lynbrook High School. He's terrific with the Key Club and the DECA program there, and we're very excited to honor him because his help last year with the Key Club helped our outing embrace 2 courses. And the school district is very excited that we picked someone from the school community again. And Bruce Levitt, Merle's on Atlantic Avenue, one of the oldest, longest businesses in the village. And Bruce is very excited also to be one of our honorees, and he's very supportive of the event. He's helping us hopefully get a very good gift that'll be announced at our meeting next week. We've been working together with him on that, with his contacts in the garment apparel industry. The website is going to go live after our meeting. We have a committee meeting next week, I think on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then we'll put the site live. Some people have gone on there already and made inquiries, so I want everyone to know it's not ready yet. We have to download all the information and the pricing. And we're off and running. We have a very good committee this year again, many returning members, and we're looking for a few good members that want to be of the community that may want to come out and be involved and help us. And that's how we took a great committee last year to put together 2 courses, and we look forward to it continuing success. So I can stand here on behalf of the committee and make distribution checks come next October, November, when all our tallying is in. But it's a great start, great honorees, and that always helps the event, and great leadership from our mayor and the entire board, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Greenfield.
Okay.
It's a pleasure working with you.
Okay, thank you for renewing my contract again. No NIL money, please, I don't need that.
Then Mr. Healy. I'd like you to receive a proclamation for, well, why don't you talk about it, Mr. Healy, because I know you love doing this, so. This is another proclamation for Arbor Day.
Arbor Day is, you know, the story of Arbor Day back in Nebraska, and the windswept plains and the no trees, and we've come a long way, you know. 100 and some odd, 50, 60 years of it. And 50 years of Tree City, USA, as I mentioned last time. We've been members for 43 years in that program. Planting trees and trying to keep things green. And Arbor Day has a good, you know, sort of the beginning of the tree year. As the Masters at the beginning of the golf year, Arbor Day kicks off the new year for the trees, so,
Okay.
in comparison.
I'm sorry, Mr. Greenfield didn't hear that.
Yeah, I just didn't, and I just wanted to get a chance to mention that, you know, we have our big Arbor Day Festival coming up on May 2nd in the park.
It's not
it's on-
taking place in this
sorry?
rotunda, right?
What's that?
It's not taking place in this rotunda again.
No, just something different. We're going to try Saturday, May 2nd for Plant Your Park Day
Okay.
along the bike path. We have some 50 or 80 trees to plant. We hope the community comes out. Lynbrook Recreation, the library, and our own website has it on the link. A couple hours in the morning. Hopefully it's a beautiful day. Have some fun, some giveaways. We have people who are from the community garden who's going to be as a tree stewards to help anybody understand trees. We have some exciting exhibits we have made to put out about trees as a permanent item, about the trees of Grice Park, the trees and birds of Grice Park and how they get along. Nice little posters we're making, signage. And that's it. And I did receive a letter that you thought might be interesting. Recently I heard about it. Dear Mr. Mayor and Board, we are, oh Jesus, put my glasses on. We are very excited to be at your tree planting event on May 2nd, and we are all very anxious to meet you. It's a funny thing because they instead of Y-O-U, they Y-E-W, you. And that's from Jack Pine, Doug Furr, Woody Harrison, and the lovely Holly Berry. So,
Could you repeat that closer to the mic so I could hear that better?
The
Who's it
letter?
from?
Yes, I mean, I just received this anonymously. I don't know where it came from. But dear Mr. Mayor and Board, we are very excited to be at your tree planting event on May 2nd. We are very anxious to meet you. A little comedy there. Meet you. Jack Pine, sincerely, Jack Pine, Woody Harrison, Doug Furr, and the lovely Holly Berry.
I can't wait to meet them.
Yeah, they're very anxious to be
We'll
here.
have no campfires.
No campfires.
Looking forward, Phil. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for recognizing Arbor Day and
My
keep
pleasure.
forging forward, moving forward.
We'd like to present you with the proclamation.
Excellent. Thank you.
Take sure.
You want me to read it or no?
You can read, yeah, you can read it.
I don't have to. All right, so whereas the designation of Arbor Day serves as an indication of our commitment to focus our attention on gifts of nature, and whereas public concern for the caring and planting of trees has become more evident, and Arbor Day helps create a new awareness and appreciation of trees among all residents of the community, and now, therefore, be it resolved that the Mayor and the Board of Trustees of the Incorporated Village of Lynbrook proclaim Friday, April 24, 2026, as Arbor Day in the Village of Lynbrook, and urge all residents to support efforts to protect our trees and woodlands and support our community's tree planting program. In witness whereof, Alan C. Beach, Mayor of the Incorporated Village of Lynbrook, do hereby set his hand and officially affix the seal of the Incorporated Village of Lynbrook this 13th day of April 2026.
Thank you. If I may also just remind everybody down where the bike path is, John Street, the Memorial Lane there, everything's in full bloom right now. It's beautiful.
yeah, it's true, yeah.
So try to get out there and see it this week. This is a perfect height of bloom for those cherries this week. So.
Okay.
Thanks.
So nice. Thank you, Phil. Next on the agenda is Girl Scouts. Antonella? Antoniella?
Hello, Mr. Mayor Beach and the rest of everybody else here. We'd like to share with you guys our Silver Award idea for Girl Scouts this year. We're a part of Troop 2576, and we were hoping to get your permission to, for our project, we want to do something that has to do with mental health and also spreading kindness with art. So me and Ellie both take a high school level art class in school, and we both love it. It's a lot of fun, and it helps kind of with the school day, to go by a little bit quicker. But basically we want to do a mental health rock garden at Grice Park near the bike trail, and we were hoping to have little signs across the park, motivational for people who are going on runs and maybe need a little pickup during their day to get through what they're doing. If they have a plan to do go on runs, want to do a workout and all that, they want a little pick-me-up for the day. That way they can keep going and push through and know that everyone's kind of there for them. Basically, this is kind of what we were planning on doing. It's a kindness rock garden. It would be very colorful, very bright, and we were also thinking at the Lynbrook Library that there would be a class that we could host ourselves, where we would be able to make the rocks with everybody and kind of spread the word around town of the kindness rocks and all that. And we've made kindness rocks before in art class, and that's kind of where we got this idea. So we thought this would be very fun, and it would be very noticeable and a little pop to add to the trail.
Anyway, we would like to bring in children or something from the town to help create these rocks, to spread awareness, write positive notes on them, and just spread the word and hopefully create this garden in Grice Park.
We would also be providing all the materials by doing lemonade stands and all of that to get the stuff that we need to make this project happen. And we would be providing paints, wood, everything that we need really to make this project happen for the community. And we thought this would be a good idea because it's sustainable, and we would be using weatherproof things that will be there for a while and would really work for the community and hopefully get the word of kindness out and really try and make an improvement in people's lives, even if it's a small thing that could really help out. Another little thing about it is that with these rocks that we were hoping to make little with the messages on them, really tie to people, hopefully give them a message that maybe they're going through in their life right now. Let's say somebody's going down the park, or even if it's a younger child who doesn't know how to ride their bike yet and their older sibling does, and they're going down the trail, they see these little rocks. Oh, Mom, can I look? They're so pretty. They're colorful, they catch their eye, and hopefully keep kids interested, even if they can't ride bikes yet, because they're younger and they haven't learned. Anything else you want to say? That's it. Thank you.
So we're talking about even one section of the walking path?
We were hoping to do a few on the sides, and then it would lead to one nice little rock garden and then there would be a sign saying kindness counts.
Okay. why don't we do this? Why don't we do something, walk with Mr. Keeley and pick out locations of different places that can be done, this can be done.
Okay.
All right? Mr. Healy
Yeah.
will work with, and I'll even work with you too.
Okay,
All
that
right?
sounds
But
great.
That's Mr. Healy's park. He maintains it along with the recreation department, so they can pick the area for you.
Okay.
All right? And maybe
Yeah.
we can work out something there. Does everybody agree?
Yep.
Sure. Right?
Sounds good.
Absolutely.
All right?
Okay.
So, during the week, call Sue, this is my secretary, and when you have time, we'll get together with Mr. Healy and we'll walk it together. And we'll figure out where we can do this, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you for coming in. It's very
Thank you.
nice.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We're done with the chief's appointment designations. We're up to that, right? Appointment designations? 6B? 6B. Do I have to swear in, Michael? Now, John, or later? Do it now? Michael? Michael's been my deputy mayor, and he will continue to be my deputy mayor.
Thank you.
Raise your right hand. State your name.
I, Michael Hawkshurst,
Solemnly swear
solemnly swear
to support the Constitution of the United States,
to support the Constitution of the United
the
States,
Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the laws and codes of the Incorporated Village of Lynbrook,
the laws and codes of the Incorporated Village of Lynbrook,
to faithfully discharge the duties of deputy mayor
to faithfully discharge the duties of Deputy Mayor
to the best of my abilities, so help me God.
to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure working with everyone here. It really accomplishing things very well together. With that, I'll start with the appointments. Administrative Budget Officer for 1 year, John Giordano. Deputy Village Administrator, Florence Maxwell. Executive Assistant to the Mayor and the Board of Trustees, Sue Bonomo. Village Attorney, Thomas Atkinson, Esquire. Deputy Village Attorney, Zoning, Charles Horn, Esquire. Assessor, Lisa Kenny. Associated Village Judge, William McLaughlin. Court Clerk, Village Justice, Michelle Nolan. Superintendent of Building Department, Brian Stanton. Superintendent, Department of Public Works, Mr. Healy. Village Historian, Art Mattson. Village Newspaper, Lynbrook East Rockaway Herald, Newsday. The Quadrant Liaisons. Deputy Mayor Michael Hawkshurst, Southwest. Trustee Rob Baccio, Southeast. Trustee Anne Marie Reardon, Northeast. And Trustee Michael Habert, Northwest. You're on, Michael. Okay, you go to Department Liaisons.
Yep, I'll go over the department liaisons. Building Department, Deputy Mayor Michael Hawkshurst. Clerk and Court Office, Trustee Anne Marie Reardon. Chamber of Commerce, Mayor Alan Beach and Trustee Michael Habert. Emergency Management Office, Mayor Alan Beach and Trustee Robert Baccio. Economic Development, Deputy Mayor Michael Hawkshurst. Real Estate and Assessing, Trustee Michael Habert. Ethics Liaison, Trustee Robert Baccio. Insurance Liaison, Trustee Anne Marie Reardon. Finance, Deputy Mayor Michael Hawkshurst. Liaison to Bonding and Credit Rating, Deputy Mayor Michael Hawkshurst. Fire Department, Trustee Michael Habert and Trustee Anne Marie Reardon. Library, Deputy Mayor Michael Hawkshurst, ad hoc member of the Library Board. Labor Relations, PBA and CSEA dispatchers, Deputy Mayor Michael Hawkshurst and Trustee Michael Habert. The CSEA, this is the DPW, and the UPSEU is Trustee Anne Marie Reardon and Trustee Michael Habert. Long Island Railroad, Mayor Alan Beach, Deputy Mayor Michael Hawkshurst. Multimedia, TV, radio, newspaper, and newsletter, Mayor Alan Beach. Police Department, Trustee Robert Baccio, Trustee Anne Marie Reardon. Department of Public Works, Trustee Robert Baccio. Pool Liaison, Deputy Mayor Michael Hawkshurst. Recreation Department, Trustee Robert Baccio. Tavaznak, Trustee Michael Habert. Veterans Liaison to the American Legion of VFW, Mayor Alan Beach. School Liaison, Trustee Anne Marie Reardon. Liaison to Scouts, Trustee Anne Marie Reardon. Liaison to the sports leagues, Little League, Roller Hockey, Soccer, and Lax, Trustee Robert Baccio. Liaison to the Titans Organization, Lax, Football, Wrestling, Trustee Robert Baccio. Liaison to Village Infrastructure, Buildings, Trustee Michael Haber. Business Improvement District Committee, Deputy Mayor Michael Hawkshurst, Trustee Anne Marie Reardon. Celebrations Committee, Trustee Michael Habert, Trustee Anne Marie Reardon. Parking Committee, Trustee Robert Baccio, Deputy Mayor Michael Hawkshurst. Senior Citizens Committee, Trustee Michael Habert, Trustee Anne Marie Reardon. Recreation Committee, Trustee Robert Baccio. Liaison to ARB, Trustee Michael Habert. Liaison to BZA, Trustee Michael Habert. Liaison to Beautification Committee, Trustee Anne Marie Reardon.
Okay, now I'm going to continue with boards and committees. Library Board of Trustees, a 5-year term, Frederick
Yaska.
Yaska. Board of Ethics, 5-year term, Kevin Maloney, chairperson. Board of Examining Electricians, 4-year term, Hugh Whitenack and James St. John. Board of Plumbing Examiners, 4-year term, Rob Wallace. Board of Zoning Appeals, 5-year term, Jerry Gordon. Board of Architectural Review, John Ferrante, chairperson, 3-year term, and Cindy Schreiner, first alternate, 3-year term. Sexual Harassment Committee, Michael Hawkshurst, Deputy Mayor, Thomas Atkinson, Village Attorney, and Sue Bonomo. Violence in the Workplace Committee will be Larry Bean, Robin Galloon, Florence Maxwell, Lisa Kenny, Pat Champy, Joe Cipolla, Lynn Curtis, and Susan Bonomo. Health and Wellness Committee, 1-year term is Dr. Susan Cohen, Dr. Caitlin Brown, and Dr. Christine Doran. Community Chess Committee, 1-year term, chairperson Rena Beach, Jennifer Atkinson, Kathy Bean, Rosemary Curran, Thomas Atkinson, attorney to the board, Darlene DeCaro, and Pat Alonji. Patriots Committee, Honorable Mayor Alan Beach is the chairperson, and then Honorable Brian Curran, Pat Cardone, Bill Marinaccio, Kevin Canty, and Patrick Nealon. Fire and Police Chaplains for a 1-year term, Deacon Kevin McCormick and Reverend Alexander Kennedy.
Okay, I'm going to cover the contractual assignments. Kevin Murtaugh, Esquire, Senior Village Prosecutor. Christopher Gamoka, Esquire, Assistant Village Prosecutor, ZBA, or BZA, right, on that. Special Village Prosecutor.
Yeah, both.
Albert Yeagers, Assistant Village Prosecutor, Special Village Prosecutor for Legal Occupancy. Christine D. Gregorio, Assistant Village Prosecutor. Michael Cobby, Assistant Village Prosecutor. Benjamin Troncal, Jr., Esquire, Tax Certiorari Counsel and Special Attorney. B. Reddy Fishbein Hatter, and Donovan by Kenneth Gray, Esquire, Labor Attorney and Special Counsel. Terrence Daly, Illegal Housing Inspector. Ralph Valarella, Illegal Housing Inspector. Chief Brian Palladino, Emergency Management Officer. Jeff Greenfield, Insurance Consultant. Bill Marinaccio, Village Photographer. Michael Davies, Public Relations. Balam, Sheedy, Torani, and Company, Village Auditors. Darlene DeCaro, AUD Accounting. Special Village Engineers. Carmen Dunn, Cameron Engineering, H2M, and LIRO. A vacancy Coordinator of City Citizens Affairs and vacancy at Document Scanner. Kathy Bean, Beautification Consultant. Rosemary Curran, Assistant Beautification Consultant. Rosemary Curran, Newsletter Editor. John Obenheim, Sidewalk Inspector. Dr. Vibu Narang, Village Police and Fire Surgeon. Dr. Jorge Gardin, Village Police and Fire Surgeon. Lynbrook TV, Tony Ann Butler, Senior Lynbrook Studio Technician. Paul Mengaziel. Lynbrook TV Staff, Ellen Donlin, TV Staff. Joseph Donlin, Lynbrook TV Staff. Daniela Pascal, Lynbrook TV Staff. Jason Stamak, Lynbrook TV Staff. Tyler Stazazik, Lynbrook TV staff, Natalie Johnson, Lynbrook TV staff, Allison Shapiro, Lynbrook TV staff, TV host, Holly Talbot, Lynbrook TV staff, TV host, Cindy Schreiner, Lynbrook TV staff, TV host, and Emma Nasfeld, Lynbrook TV staff, TV host.
Contractuals continued. Recreation, Tony Ann Butler, music instructor. Lisa Ruggiero, yoga instructor. Diana Beningo, yoga instructor. Svetlana Buxbaum, Zumba instructor. Crystal Chacon, Zumba instructor. Denise Pinto, Zumba and Zumba Gold instructor. Catherine Baldari, cardio fitness instructor. David Coonan, acting class. Monica Fernandez, Spanish language program. Magdalena Goffman, Pilates instructor. Cynthia Lenz, yoga instructor. Francesca Marchesi, visual arts program. Ilya de Blasio III, special needs physical fitness. Ilya de Blasio Sr., special needs physical fitness. Erica Bree, children's aerobics. Megan Bosner, children's aerobics. Shabana Patel, hobby instructor. Kaden Ulyssi, music instructor. Alexandra Cosme, Zumbini, sensory enrichment. Accurate Fire Equipment Corp. for fire extinguishers. Always Exterminating, pest control. Arrow Exterminating, pest control. Brook Window Cleaning, window cleaner. National Cleaning Service, office cleaning. Lucid Logic, website maintenance. Fundamental Business Services, court tickets. IBI, Armored Services, banking service. One World Judicial Services, process service. Regroup, emergency communications. Pacific Lawn Sprinklers, Grice Park field maintenance. Pro Printing, paper stationery. Ready Fresh by Nestle, Richner Printing Services, newsletter printing. South Shore Alarms, fire alarm maintenance. Sport Time, NFPA fitness for the fire department.
Thank you very much. I would like to thank all the people that participate for us in this village and make it work the right way. Thank you, I appreciate that.
Take a vote.
Oh, motion to approve.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Got one more sheet.
John?
Yes, Mayor, we also resolve that the regular meetings of the Board of Trustees be held on the third Mondays of each month at 7 p.m. or as rescheduled by the Board. For the Library Board of Trustees, their meetings are held on the second Tuesday of each month. Recreation Commission to be held at the Recreation Center. Board of Zoning Appeals to be held on the second and fourth Thursday of the month at 5:30 p.m. at Village Hall. Architectural Review Board to be held on the first and third Wednesday of the month at 7 o'clock p.m. at Village Hall. Lynbrook Plumbing Board be scheduled on an as-needed basis. The Board of Fire Commissioners be held on the third Tuesday of the month at 8 p.m. at Lynbrook Fire Headquarters. And resolved that the village prosecuting attorneys are authorized to prosecute all violations of the Village Code, Zoning Code, and New York State laws and regulations where violations occur within the incorporated village of Lynbrook. And resolved for retirement system reporting purposes, 6 hours equal the workday for the following positions: Village Justice, Acting Village Justice, Mayor and Board, Village and Deputy Village Attorney, Traffic Control Assistants, Crossing Guards, and Neighborhood Aides. And resolved that the Board of Trustees has determined to pay fixed rate for mileage as reimbursement to employees and officers of the village who use their personal automobiles while performing their official duties on behalf of the village at a rate equal to the maximum as set forth by the Internal Revenue Service. And resolved that the following policies be readopted: procurement policy, sexual harassment, credit card, capital assets, debt management, investment, board procedures, computer, automobile, cell phone, and workplace violence policies. And resolved that, as permitted by Section 5-524 of the Village Law of the State of New York, the clerk treasurer be authorized to make payment in advance of audit claims for public utility services, employee benefit contributions, Medicare retiree insurance premiums, postage, freight, and express charges, and that, as permitted by law, make payment in advance of audit for any expenses for volunteer fire chiefs and other officers to attend training, and that such claims must be presented for audit at the next regular board meeting. And resolved that the Board of Trustees designates the following institutions as depositories of all monies received by the village as required by Village Law, Chapter 4, Section 412. New York Glass, Flushing Commercial Bank, Valley National, TD Bank, Capital One, Citibank, Webster Bank, First Internet Bank, and MC Bank. Need a motion.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, John. Now, Girl Scouts have a request. Antonio, you know about this? Would you like to talk? Hoping to use half of the recreation room space for the Girl Scout event on either the May 1st or the 29th, or June 5th, from 4 to 5:30.
Hello, yes. Oh, sorry, it's really loud. Yes, they were just requesting to use half the room for about an hour and a half to have a little meeting. The moms are going to run a small program for the girls.
Okay. You don't know what that program is?
I'm not positive.
You don't have a problem?
Nothing, I know they're not bringing in any outside vendors. I think they were just holding like a craft night or something of the sort, yeah.
All right, it's the Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
Motion to approve? So moved. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, and also I'd like to waive the fee.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
8A. 8A, I'd like to table this for a work session, 8A, proposed local law.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And then 8B. Open public hearing at 7:42 to consider the tentative budget for 2026 to 2027. The tentative budget also includes a local government exemption impact report of exempt amounts of real property. Further notice is hereby given that 2026 to 27 tentative budget provides for compensation to be paid to each member of the Board of Trustees will not exceed as follows: Mayor, $38,579, trustee, $33,287, and 3 trustees, $25,787. A copy of the 2026-27 tentative budget and exemption report is available for inspection at the office of Village Hall in Lynbrook here during village normal office hours. Or you can go to the village website. Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now, the budget. Now, our budget of $53,023,927 is under the 2% tax cap and providing a 1.94 tax rate increase while keeping surplus reserves of 16.2%. A hard copy will include in tonight's board packet, also attached in this budget message containing important highlights of the budget. So I'm proposing a 1.94 tax increase. Motion? So moved. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. John, could you just tell me the 16.2 reserves, that's good for 5 months, is it, 6 months?
Yes, Mayor, the New York State recommends, including the GFOA, the Government Finance Officers Association. It's a nationwide entity that establishes governmental accounting on not only the federal level, but on the state and local level, that we should have in reserves at least 3 months of our reserves of revenues that come in. So it's important not just we're compliant, but it enables us to get excellent interest rates when we finance and refinance bonding. Wall Street likes Lynbrook. We have a good record of maintaining reserves and an excellent record on paying down our debt.
And our bond rating is still in excellent shape, correct?
Yes, Mayor, and I mentioned at a meeting last week that not only are we grade A, not double A, but we're double A plus, the highest in 50 years.
Thank you very much, John. I want to thank you, John, for all your hard work, and this board for their hard work. It pays off, and we're trying to keep those taxes as low as we possibly can for this village. And like the way things are going, you're doing a great job. Thank you very much. So I have a motion, right? We approve that?
So moved.
Okay. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you very much. Next on the agenda is the budget, it's number 9, budget transfers and amendments. Make a motion to approve as listed.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And next. Almost skipped one. 10A is request for approval to hire from Tony Ann. Oh, no, this is from Phil. Seasonal workers, Shane Clausen, Anthony Fasano, Gennaro Izzo, and new hire is Dominic Izzo. Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
10B, this is from Tony Ann. She has a potential new hire, Bridget Green. She has full-time experience on video production and management. Bridget's background would be very valuable in addition to their team that they have. I think it's a great addition when you get somebody that has a background with the TV. And I would make a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
11A is sealed bids will be received at Village Hall on Friday, April 17th at 11 a.m., which way they will be publicly opened and read, furnishing of installation of 9 concrete footings. Specifications and contracts may be obtained from the office of the Village Hall between 8 and 4 p.m., Monday to Friday, or on the website. This is, I believe, for this new structures down at the pool, correct, Phil?
Yes.
Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Very good, thank you. Board is requested to set a date of April 30th to receive bids for processing and collecting of parking violations. Although we have an existing agreement, we have an outside contractor, right, with FBS? State controller requires professional service contracts to be bidded periodically. So we have to send that out for bid. Motion to,
So moved.
second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
11C, sealed bids received once again at Village Hall on May 7th. They will be opened for supply and installation of the hockey rink canopy. Specifications of the contract can be obtained at Village Hall. The hours of 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Monday to Friday. They'll be supplied, the bids will be supplied to the village clerk. Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And RFP for IT service, 5 proposals were received in response to a joint Lynbrook and Malvern RFP for IT services. Upon the review of this proposal, it is recommended that we maintain the service with our current vendor, SourcePass, formerly Total Computer. Well, They were the cheapest, so. Motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Next on the agenda is the bills.
I move that the bills listed on the abstract of ordered vouchers be as paid as soon as they have been duly ordered by the majority.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. We're into good and welfare. Anne Marie?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I do want to take a moment to thank all and congratulate all the people that were appointed tonight. You know, it's really great when we have a great community that comes together and makes this village really the best place to live, work, have families. You know, it takes a lot of people to make it all flow, and they all, you know, give their time and their effort, and I do appreciate that a lot. And also, by the time we have our next meeting, we will have Mother's Day, so I want to wish all the mothers out there a very happy Mother's Day. Hope you have a very nice day and get spoiled. Thank you.
Deputy Mayor?
Thank you, Mayor. You know, along with what Trustee Reardon just said, again, thank you to all, you know, the appointees tonight. You know, it takes a lot of people to help run this village, and a lot of people who are volunteers, a lot of people who work and give their time and effort to the village. You know, we saw the fire chiefs down, it's installation of the new fire chief. You know, we want to thank everyone for all their effort and all the roles they put in here in the village, because without them, we're not getting everything we get done for the residents. Again, you know, today was a beautiful day of early view of kind of summer weather. With that in mind, please take a look at the Recreation Department. They've posted a lot of their summer programs, so, you know, as you start thinking of, you know, what might your children be doing this summer, take a look at the different activities. The Rec Department, you know, posts a ton of activities that are available. And, you know, the library has different activities that are going to be available, different passes that are available to local museums or parks. You know, so as you're looking to plan out your summer, plan out what your children are doing, take a look at that. You know, again, as the mayor pointed out, thank you to John, thank you to all the department heads, thank you to everyone on this board who worked hard on the budget, you know, to come in and under the tax cap. It is a challenge. You know, many of the things, you know, are outside of our control. You know, many of the challenges we face on costs of benefits, costs of pension costs, and, you know, looking down the road, the cost of garbage disposal, you know, is going to be a challenge as they close the last remaining ash dump out at Brookhaven. So we'll see where that, you know, impacts us. But, you know, we ask a lot of our departments, a lot of our department heads, and they continually, each year, you know, come back and are able to do more with, you know, what they have, rather than, you know, looking for big increases. And again, we want to thank them for that. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, just congratulations to all the new appointees. I want to single out Chief Murphy for a great job under his leadership. It was a pleasure working with Chief Murphy, and we're confident that we'll continue working together with the new fire chiefs and supporting our fire department personnel and all that they do and the sacrifices they make. Happy Mother's Day to all, and that's what I have.
I just want to reiterate what everybody said about the heads of departments, John and all our employees. Budget time is not an easy time of year, and the guys really sharpen the pencil and get after it, so thank you to everyone. I want to give a welcome back to Kristen Nugent, to the building department, one of our employees, and a congratulations to her daughter Kimberly. I don't know if everybody remembers, but back in September, October, there was some benefits going on, and Kimberly is battling cancer. So she got through the last round of chemo, so keep them in your thoughts and prayers and keep the support coming. Again, thank you to Chief Murphy. He showed great leadership with the fire department. Chief Giambattista has big shoes to fill, but he's more than capable. So good luck to the incoming chiefs. And thank you for the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts, to Jackson and Antonella and Ellie for coming down tonight. I always love to see young people taking on projects and getting involved in their community. It bodes really well for our future, and it's a great example. And happy Mother's Day, and I hope everybody had a happy Easter and a happy Passover.
Thank you very much. Anything from the floor? Yeah.
Hi, I just wanted to revise something that I said for the chamber update. Our new member social is on May 12th. It's a Tuesday night at 6 p.m. I said May 10th earlier, but it is May 12th. So sorry about that. Just
And
wanted
it's
to
a
make.
Tuesday night?
It's a Tuesday night, yes, 6 p.m. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that that was
On record.
corrected. On record, yes. If there's ever an issue with, if anybody wants to attend, all of our events are on our website and on our social medias with the proper dates, so you can.
When's the
all-
golf outing, Eric?
The golf outing is August 17th.
Thank you. We'll just get that out there again, right? Thank you very much.
Yes, and as Mr. Greenfield said earlier, the signups will begin shortly for that.
Jeff will be very proud that I said that for the second time. Once again, I personally want to thank the entire village staff, every worker, every person, supervisor, on the hard work that they do for this village and keep this village the lovely place it is to live. Thank you all very much. With that, I'll take a motion to go to work session.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And thank you, Paul. You're welcome.